Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. Today I'd like to show you how you can do niche research for Amazon Merch or in general for print-on-demand. The tool that I'm using here to show you how you can do it is the Merch Informer, which is a research tool for print-on-demand. They specifically use Amazon Merch or Amazon data to come up with the ideas and the niches. But you can obviously, if when you're scaling your print-on-demand business, you can use that information also to sell on Redbubble, Spreadshirt, Fine Art America, and other platforms. Merch Informer, they offer a free 3-day trial. And if you're interested in checking the Merch Informer out, then check out the link in the description. The way I'm going to show you is just a way that I normally use to do niche research. You want to do niche research because you want to make sure that the designs you are selling or you're creating, they are made for a niche which actually sells and where there is demand for. Now, the tool within the Merch Informer that I use is called, you can find it under the keyword cloud here, the Niche Hunter. Now, the Merch Informer tool, they offer various different, let's say, small tools for keyword research, competition research, and all sorts of things, also trademark checks and everything. So it's basically everything that you need in one place, pretty much similar to the Flying Research tool, which was made by the guys who made the Flying Upload automation tool. But it's just a different tool. In my opinion, they're both good. And I guess it comes down to, personal preference, what you actually want to use. But I definitely recommend you use one of them because niche research is so valuable. So if you click on the Niche Hunter here, this gives you, for the current week, the highest, let's say the most popular shirts. You can also change the category from shirts to hoodies, sweatshirts, or pop sockets, whatever you fancy. But because most of the products that I sell are shirts, I'll stick with shirts. You can also go into further sub-niches here if you're interested in getting an understanding of how fishing is doing. So fishing shirts, it gives you an idea here as well. And the way it works is it gives you keywords, the keyword, the main keyword, what the actual design is about, gives you the search volume and some key designs. Because in my opinion, when you do niche research, there are a few elements that you need to know. Or when you create a design, you need to know, what is the keyword that I created for? What is the popular keyword, which is ranking? And this is this one here. What are the ones with the highest search volume? And this is the second column here. And how actually do the designs look like? And this is the third column. And the beautiful thing of the Merch Informer is that it is all in one place. Because sometimes when you go to, for example, for Redbubble, there are these free tools, like the Redbubble Trends tool, and then you get an idea of the keyword and the search volume, but you can't actually see the designs. So you have to do the manual loop and go into Redbubble and check out the actual niche, because sometimes the keyword doesn't give you everything. You sometimes don't know why is this keyword currently popular, or in that niche, what are actually the designs which are selling. So, just from getting the keyword, you can create a text-based design, but you don't actually know what is it the people are looking for. And here you can actually see, for example, the first one, people are apparently looking for text-based designs. Then there are some further niches if you scroll down here. For example, that one here, the Hawaiian shirt, you get an idea that people want to see something with palm trees, something which is a bit colorful, tropical, So you need to get an idea of what is actually getting people's view and why is it actually selling. Now, the way it works is you can get an idea here. Obviously, you want to start at the products with the highest search volume. So just to get some ideas, I'm just going to pick one here. So as you can see here, one is, for example, the XRP shirt, which is Ripple, which is a cryptocurrency. And you get an idea of what is selling here. And there is one piece missing, I believe, for really good niche research. And this is getting an understanding of how is the competition doing, how much competition is there. And to find that out is you can click on the details button here, and then it will load some information for you. as you can see, and then it gives you a competition score as well. Now, it also does, when it gives you the details here, it gives you an estimated monthly sales volume. I think that's based on the average BSR for this niche. It gives you a competition score, and in this case, it is A, which means it's very, it could be very profitable to go into this niche because there isn't a lot of competition yet. Now, it also gives you some related keywords here, and it tells you that there is no trademark issue. Now, that trademark thing is obviously always, it's not 100% true all the time, but it gives you a good indication. Let's check what else is out there. So you can also change this from 10 entries to 25 entries, for example, and then you get some other ideas. Let's have a look at the Mama shirt. I believe probably Mama is probably a lot of competition, I would say. So let's check what rating it gives us here. Right, okay, it gives you a higher monthly sales volume as well, but a high competition score. So F means there is quite a bit of competition there, so it might not be very profitable. And you can imagine that there must be thousands of Mama shirts on Amazon, but probably less Ripple shirts, yeah? But because the Ripple search volume is actually higher than Mama shirts, it is more profitable to go into the Ripple niche, yeah? So there's also pirate shirt here. So as you can see, people don't really go onto Amazon and look for a specific slogan or so. They actually look for something very generic like Mama shirt or pirate shirt. So you might want to make sure that these are always included in your keywords. So what else can you do here? You can click on one design and it will take you straight to Amazon to that product, which is very good. What else can you do? You can click on this button here, which is the keyword finder. So when you click on that, and you can also change the source to other Amazon platforms. So let's go to search. And it gives you further related keywords here with the search volume, yeah? So you want to make sure that you include the ones with the highest search volume in your listing as well. So that is very valuable. Now, what you can also do is you can click on this button, which gives you the product search, and it takes you through, to all the products which are linked to this keyword. And it gives you a lot of detailed information. So as you can see here again, it's the main keyword. You can select the marketplace as well. So you can select the main marketplaces, which is US, UK, and Germany. You can select the category again, and also you can see here some information about the results which are linked to this keyword, from like the total search results which are linked to the keyword, the average BSR. However, bear in mind this can vary across the different products. So you can have the first one here, which ranks quite high with a very low BSR of 354,000. And probably if you go further down, you'll have a much higher BSR for some of them. Now, what you can see here as well is the price, yeah, and the reviews as well, which is very valuable, because if you have one here with 3 ratings and 5 stars, that might mean that people are really actually looking for that. You can get an idea of the lowest price here for all the searches, the highest price and an average price. Now, as you can see here, the lowest price doesn't always mean it sells quite a lot, because this one here had a comparatively high price with $19.99 over the average, and it still is the one with the lowest BSR. Now, you can also get the idea here of the competition score again. So again, the lower competition score, the better, because you have less competition and a higher search volume. Now, you can click again here on the details, and that gives you an understanding of a development of the BSR and the product and the price over time. So with this one here, you can see the price always stayed the same. And the little dots here, I think, are always when you had a sale. So here you can see the sales rank, how it developed. And you can get an idea here of the description of the product, the keywords as well, and the title. Now you can put this onto your favorites. You can also do a competition check here, and it takes a moment to do that. but that gives you some competition data. What you can also see here on the right-hand side is for the different, let's say, related keywords like gifts for women, baby onesie, planet, journal. That gives you an overview of the search volume for each of those sub keywords. Now you can get an idea of the competition check here. It gives you the total products with this label, 78. You can do another trademark check and also report infringement, right? So all of these things, I think this is really comprehensive. I really like the layout of it. I really like how it works. Down here, actually, you can get all of the related keywords, yeah? So you want to make sure that you pick the ones for your listing with the highest number. And again, it's very valuable that they show the designs here. This is pretty much it. And then if you can pick one with the currently high search volume, you can do all these checks. And one thing which is always important for me, and this is always something that I look for specifically, because I create evergreen designs, and some of these will really just be trends. But again, some of them or most of them might be evergreens. So if I have something like that here, I will always make sure that I check the details page of the individual shirt or product. And I want to make sure that I see fairly consistent sales throughout the year, as it is the case with this one. This, even though it goes up and down, you can still see that there have been sales pretty much every month of the year. And that indicates to me it is an evergreen design. And I want to make sure that I create predominantly evergreen designs, because if you plan to do a long-term business, which eventually might become a bit less hands-on, so a bit hands-off, yeah, because you might want to look for something like a passive income, then you want to make sure that most of your designs are evergreens, because they will, if I create an evergreen design now, I know that will probably sell next year, in a couple of years, maybe even in 3, 4, 5 years, maybe even in 10 years, you never know. But if it really is an evergreen design, I mean, people will always do probably like hockey. They will always play hockey. They will always play guitars, There will always be daddies. There will always be mummies. And there are so many sub-niches you can go into as well. So I didn't really like creating too many trends. Yeah, it's sometimes good to have a few trends in there just to make sure that you get some sales, which keeps you motivated. But most of my sales as well have come from evergreen designs. So I think there have only really been a couple of trend niches that I've gone into, and I've seen, quite a few sales from them. But most of my sales come from evergreens. So I can definitely recommend that. But eventually that comes down to your individual strategy. All right, so hopefully you like this tool. Again, I'll put a link into the description. Again, I put all the tools that I use into the description. So you might want to check that out as well. And if you like this video, then please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on my print-on-demand journey, then please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.